Get yourself ready for Yoga Nidra, lying on your side or on your back, whichever's most comfortable for you today. Use blankets, cushions, or whatever props you need to. Take all the time you need now to get comfortable, really comfortable. Moving the position of your hips, your shoulder blades, the back of your head. Adjusting your position. Once you're comfortable, closing your eyes and take some time to scan through the body, starting at the top of the head and working your attention down to your toes. Noticing any points of tension or discomfort in the body and consciously relaxing. Begin the scan again at the top of the head. This time, taking your attention a little bit deeper into the body, noticing those deeper points of tension. And again, consciously relaxing. If you come across a point of tension you can't relax, try moving again now. Find that totally relaxing position, a position you can hold without moving for the whole of your Yoga Nidra practice. And now become aware of sounds. Distant sounds, far away, and sounds closer by, within the room. Moving your attention from one sound to another without needing to identify what it is, without needing to change it, follow it, or without trying to force difficult sounds away. See if you can be aware of the experience of hearing without judging it. Just hearing sounds. And then gradually draw your awareness to sounds within your own body. Maybe you can hear the sound of your own breathing. Maybe you can hear the sound of your heart beating. Draw your awareness into your own body now. And when your mind becomes bored with listening, letting go of the experience of hearing and sound, and draw your awareness into your physical body. Scanning through the body one more time, and letting go of any tension that you find. And then bring to mind your Sankalpa, your resolution, your positive affirmation. Make it short and concise and meaningful to you. And then repeat it mentally to yourself 3 times with full awareness and determination. And then we'll begin with the rotation of awareness around the physical body. As I name each part of the body, draw your awareness into that area, noticing any sensations you may be feeling there, consciously relaxing, imagining what that part of the body looks like, and you can even mentally repeat the name of that part of the body after me. We'll begin with the right side of the body, drawing your awareness into your right thumb, noticing any sensations in your right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, the palm of the right hand, the back of the hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, the right side of the ribs, the waist, right hip, thigh, back of the thigh, the knee, right shin, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. And now the left side of the body, the left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, the left palm, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the ribs, waist, left hip, thigh, back of thigh, left knee, shin, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. You're moving to the back of the body now, being aware of your right heel, left heel, back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh, the right buttock, left buttock, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the whole length of the spine. Be aware of the whole length of the spine from the base of the skull down to the coccyx. The back of the head, the top of the head, the right temple, left temple, the forehead, all of the skin of the forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, the nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, right ear, left ear, the top lip, the bottom lip, and the place where the lips meet, the tongue, the teeth, jaw, chin, the throat, the right collarbone, left collarbone, the sternum at the center of the chest, right chest, left chest, abdomen, lower abdomen, the right groin, left groin, the whole of the right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together, the whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, both arms together, the whole of the right side of the body, the whole of the left side of the body, the whole of the back of the body, the whole of the front of the body, the whole body together. Be aware of the whole body. And drawing your awareness deeper into the body now, we'll move our attention to the more subtle energy body. As I name each center, just draw your awareness gently to that area of the body without trying to force your attention. Just let your attention rest lightly at each part and see what you notice there. You may notice a feeling of warmth or coldness. You may notice a feeling of tingling or vibration, a feeling of throbbing or pins and needles, or you may feel nothing at all. And then visualize a small, glowing blue star. A bright blue star at each point that I mention. So beginning at the very center of your forehead, just let your attention rest lightly at the center of your forehead. Notice any sensations there. Maybe a feeling like somebody's pressing lightly with their finger at the center of your forehead. And then visualize a bright blue star of light and energy glowing at the center of your forehead. Moving your awareness down to the center of your throat, the very center of your throat, Notice whatever sensations come to you there. And then picture another bright blue star there. Moving to the very edge of your right shoulder joint. The very center of the edge of your right shoulder joint. Your right elbow joint. Letting your attention rest at the very center of your elbow joint. Again, imagining a bright blue star. Your right wrist joint now. The very tip of your right thumb. The tip of your index finger. The tip of your middle finger. Ring finger. And little finger. Now awareness of the very center of your right palm. Focus your attention at the very center of your right palm. Noticing any subtle sensations there. And then visualizing a small bright blue star at the center of your palm. Traveling back up the arm through the wrist, elbow, and shoulder, back to the throat. Now the left shoulder joint, the left elbow joint, the left wrist joint, the very tip of your left thumb, tip of the index finger, the tip of the middle finger, the ring finger, the little finger, and then the very center of the left palm. Noticing any sensations at the center of the left palm and imagining a bright blue star there. Traveling back up the arm through the wrist, elbow, and shoulder to the center of the throat. Now letting your attention rest at the center of your chest, the very center of your chest. Picturing a bright blue star glowing at the center of your chest. The center of your abdomen just above your navel or belly button. Imagining a bright blue star glowing there. And then the center of your pelvic area. Imagining a bright blue star glowing at the center of your pelvis. Now the right hip joint, the very center of the right hip joint. The right knee joint. Right ankle joint. The tip of the right big toe. Tip of the second toe. Third toe. Fourth toe. Fifth toe. Traveling back up the right leg through the ankle joint, the knee joint, and hip joint. to the center of your pelvis, the very center of the left hip joint, the center of the left knee joint, center of the left ankle joint, the tip of the left big toe, tip of the second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Traveling back up the leg through the ankle, knee, and hip to the center of your pelvis. Returning again to the abdomen, the center of the abdomen, the center of the chest, the center of the throat, the center of your forehead, now try to be aware of all of these different points of energy in the body at the same time. Being aware of the whole energy body. Picturing those bright blue stars at each point of energy in the body. Picturing those stars set out in a clear, dark night sky. See the stars glowing brightly in a clear, dark night sky. And then become aware of your body breathing without changing it or controlling it. Just feel your body breathing. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of your natural breath. Becoming aware of the top of your head, the crown of the head. And as you breathe in, feel as if you are breathing in new energy into the body through the top of the head and drawing it all the way down to the tips of the toes. Breathe in, down through the body from the top of the head down to the tip of the toes. Breathe out from the tip of the toes back to the top of the head. Breathing in from the top of the head down to the tip of the toes. Breathing out from the toes to the top of the head. Do this for 10 breaths. Count out your breaths mentally from 1 to 10. And then breathe from the top of the head down to the ankle joints. Breathing out from the ankles up to the top of the head. 10 times. From the top of the head down to the knee joints. From the knee joints to the top of the head as you exhale. Another 10 times. From the top of the head down to the hip joints. 10 times. Visualizing new prana and energy entering in and bathing your hips. And now from the top of your head down to the center of your pelvis. From your pelvis to the top of the head with the exhale. 10 times. From the top of the head down to the center of your abdomen. 5 times now. From the top of your head down to the center of your chest. 5 breaths. to the throat now, breathing in down to the throat, breathing out from the throat to the top of the head for 5 breaths. From the top of the head to the center of the forehead, 5 breaths. And finally, from the top of the head down to the very base of your torso, the perineum. 5 breaths down from the top of your head down to the perineum, and from the perineum to the top of the head. And then releasing the practice of the breath, releasing your awareness of breath, and developing a sense of heaviness, the whole body feeling heavy, the skin heavy, the muscles heavy, the bones heavy, the internal organs heavy. Develop a feeling of heaviness in the whole of your body. Being aware of the back of your body, the points of contact between the floor and your body. A feeling of heaviness all over. Transforming that into a sense of lightness now. Feeling the whole body light. Being aware of the front of your body now. And developing a sense of lightness in the body. The body becoming so light you feel as if it could float away from the floor like a feather in the wind. The feeling of lightness. And then drawing your awareness into your feet. Beginning to develop a feeling of cold. Imagine standing in bare feet in the snow on a cold winter's day. The feet cold. The whole body becoming cold. Feeling of shivering and cold in the body. transforming that into the feeling of warmth and heat. Imagine now lying on the beach at midday in the full summer sun. There's no shade. The whole body surrounded by heat. The whole body warm. Develop the feeling of warmth in the body. Now imagine yourself on a beach, a beautiful, tranquil beach, early in the morning. The place is completely deserted except for you. You feel the fine sand between your toes as you walk along the quiet beach. Walking closer to the shore, feeling the dampness now of the sand under your feet. You begin to paddle in the shallows, feeling the cool water lapping at your heels. As you walk along the beach, you become aware of a pathway leading away from the beach into the trees. You follow the path, feeling the soft earth beneath your feet from the fallen leaves. You hear the sounds of birds singing to the new day, and the sound of the breeze gently moving through the canopy. Ahead of you now is a clearing, and in the clearing you can see a beautiful garden. There are roses and flowers of all different colours and shapes and sizes. You see red flowers, blue flowers, yellow flowers, and pink flowers. The sun has risen in the sky, and as you watch, you see bees and butterflies flying between the flowers, gathering the pollen. As you walk through the garden, you come across a small fish pond. Colourful lilies floating on the surface. And in the water you see golden fish swimming gracefully. Ahead of you, you see a small temple surrounded with an aura of light. You walk towards the temple and open the door. Inside it is cool and dark. You see pictures of great saints painted on the walls. You enter into the temple, the door closing behind you, and as your eyes adjust, you notice ahead of you an altar with a single candle glowing. The flame of the candle is small but very bright. Your attention is drawn to the flame. As you stand watching, you notice how the outside of the flame is flickering and moving, but the center of the flame is still and calm. As your attention becomes more focused at the center of the flame, you see within the flame a small golden egg, tiny, the size of a small mustard seed. Your attention rests watching the small golden egg. As you sit within the temple, a feeling of deep peace and harmony surrounds you. You become very still and very calm. You remember your Sankalpa, your resolution, and you repeat it again to yourself mentally 3 times, using the same words and the same attitude as you did at the beginning of the practice. relaxing every effort now. There's no need to do anything, no need to be anywhere, no need to think or plan anything. You can let yourself relax completely. Becoming aware of sound again. Hearing any sounds around you, distant sounds, gradually drawing your attention back to the environment around you. Remembering what the space around you looks like without opening your eyes. Imagine the space that you're in, the ceiling, the walls, the floor. Feeling the surface below your body, the points of contact between your body and the surface below you. Become aware of your face, the skin of your face. And without changing your expression, develop the feeling of a smile on your face. Noticing how the sensations in the skin change. A feeling of energy, joy, and lightness that enters into your face as you imagine smiling. Stretch that feeling into the rest of your body now, expanding the feeling of smiling into the whole of your body. Imagine that every single cell of your body can smile. And then bring your attention to your hands and your fingers, your feet and your toes. And again, without actually moving any muscles, develop the intention to begin moving. Notice how the sensations in your feet and your hand change. And when you're ready, begin to make those small movements with your fingers and your toes. Maybe moving your head from side to side gently and slowly, gradually reawakening your body. Take your time. There's no rush. You can begin to stretch or make larger movements now. Maybe moving on to your left side, taking a few moments there. And gradually moving and making your way back up to sitting. Bringing your hands together at your heart at Namaste. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste to you all.